If you've been thinking about making the move to Georgia and you're interested in building a brand new, beautiful house in one of our awesome new construction neighborhoods, you're in the right place, because today I'm going to give you an exclusive tour through this neighborhood. And this happens to be one of my favorite neighborhoods because they have beautiful land lots and gorgeous, massive houses. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you the neighborhood, the amenities, but I also want to give you a tour through this amazing model house behind me. Let me tell you, this model house is gorgeous. It has all the things that I get asked for all the time, which is like a 2-story living room, a full finished basement, and a backyard perfect for entertaining. It literally checks all the boxes. So I'm super excited to share it with you. We've got a lot to see. We better get started. All right, so let's go check out this beauty. All right, so first of all, I love how they did the flagstone on the front porch. This looks great. I know this is something you have to do after closing, but I think it's completely worth it because you don't have to deal with cracks or things like that. And I love the stained columns and the white painted brick. I love this is double doors. Ah, you're gonna love this house. So right as you step in, you have a massive 2-story foyer. 2 light fixtures, so pretty, it's big. And they did hardwood floors throughout. And then to the left, you have your dining room. And this is a good size. It seats 8. I think if you did a petite chair, you could even get 10. But it is so nice. And then directly across here, you have your butler's pantry. So if you have a lot of china or things you want to display, this sort of thing is perfect. But this would also make a nice little cocktail bar or a bourbon bar, something like that. And this is your living room. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's big. You have space for a ton of furniture. I love the ceilings with the beams and the double chandeliers. They did a 2-story fireplace and built-ins on either side. Isn't that big? And what I really like as well is that you have this space here in between the kitchen and the living room, and it's not even necessary to put your table here because there's another space for that. So you've got this nice big separation, like a little lounge area. Really nice. And then they did the sliding door here. Nice covered porch. And I'll take you out there to check that out. But this is your view from here. I wanted to show you because you can really see how pretty that catwalk is from here. Oh, I love it. Now, before we go into the kitchen, I want to show you something really special about this house. I think it's a great feature, and this builder does a lot of them. They're called multi-generational suites. So here we go. So right as you turn and you enter into your multi-gen suite, first of all, you have your powder bath. It's a cool light fixture. And look, wallpaper's back, y'all, and I like it. I really do. Okay, and then there is a doorway here. So they took the door off the hinges, but this is how you would enter your multi-gen suite. So directly to your right, you have your bedroom, nice size closet. And then plenty of space for a queen size bed. So if you have parents living with you, or even, any family member, friend, it also just makes for a great guest suite. This setup is perfect. And then directly across, remember this will be shut, so they have complete privacy here. They have a full bathroom. And now I've built several houses with this builder, and I can tell you a few things that are upgrades. This is an upgraded tile right here, and you will pay extra to delete the tub and convert this into a full shower only. And then having the frameless shower door is an upgrade, and then bringing that tile right up to the ceiling, that is also an upgrade. But I think that those frameless shower doors are a must-have. And then here you go, you have this extra room here. How perfect is that? So your guests or your live-in nanny or parents, they have their own living room basically. And they really just have their privacy, and it's a good size. I think this is a really awesome feature. I don't even have a multi-generational, situation in my house, but I would love to have it just for when, my mom comes and visits. Just to give her that would make me so happy. All right, so now I want to show you this kitchen area. And this house has a full finished basement, which I'm going to show you soon. But before we go there, let's really take a look at this kitchen because it's spectacular. As you can see, there's tons of cabinetry here. I mean, no shortage whatsoever. They have brought the cabinetry to the ceiling. I know that that's an upgrade, but it gives it a really high-end, custom look. This is a massive island, looks like 10 foot to me. And even the island, has storage, which is really nice. And then you have this is an oversized refrigerator, microwave here, perfect spot for your coffee bar. And then check this out. I mean, I'm telling you, this house is huge. You've got all of this space here. Nothing feels cramped, everything open. They've done some beautiful finishes here. I love this industrial stove, so nice, and the brass accents are so pretty. And then they've done the quartz countertops, and then they followed the quartz up as the backsplash, which gives it a nice clean look. You don't have to worry about grout, all of that. I think it's a nice touch. And then they've done here on either side, lots of drawers, stacks of drawers. That's also an upgrade, but if I could swing it, I would get it. They're just so much more useful than the traditional cabinetry because it's easy to just, throw your pots and pans. I even put my glasses in here. I have the same setup in my house. I have my dishwasher, and as I unload, it just goes boop, and I unload my dishes right here. It takes like literally 5 minutes. So I think that's really useful. And of course you have your spice racks, your utility racks on either side. So lots of customization options here. Let's go see the pantry. So that's the sales office, would normally be your 2-car garage. And then you have your drop zone right here. It's a built-in, really pretty. And then this is the 3rd-car garage, also part of their sales center now. And then this is your coat closet. And look at this pantry. Nice. Oh yeah. That's a good size. Now we're gonna go straight through here, and this is the informal dining area, so you like your breakfast area, lots of windows, tons of light. I mean, can you just see yourself living here, having your morning coffee, or just having your morning coffee out here on your porch, back porch? Look how nice this is. It's covered. You have the ceiling fan there. Lots of space, even for just your little place to sit here. And they have an awesome backyard. I'm gonna bring you down there, but I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of it. So check that out. How awesome is that? I love it. Oh, it's so pretty. We'll get down there. I promise. But for now, let's go check out the second floor. Now, if you're thinking about moving to Georgia, definitely give me a call because I check out new communities every single week. So I have a good pulse on what, the new construction landscape looks like here in Georgia. And it really helps when people are relocating and they're trying to figure out what's going to be the best fit. I've pretty much been everywhere, especially on the north side. So definitely give me a call, shoot me a text. I would love to help you. All right, let's go upstairs. Hey, so real quick before we move on, I just wanted to give you my free QR code right here. So go ahead and scan it, and it's going to take you straight to my brand new website. And trust me, it is a total game changer if you're thinking about moving here to Georgia, because it's got Atlanta's only interactive real estate map where you can explore the different suburbs, check out homes for sale, and pull up every video that I've ever filmed in tons of different new construction neighborhoods. And you guys know I already do tons of model house tours, vlog tours, aerial tours, all kinds of fun stuff. Plus, you can grab my free relocation guide packed with super valuable information to help you make a smooth transition here to Georgia. So if a new gorgeous home in one of Atlanta's top suburbs like Alpharetta, Cumming, or Woodstock are on your radar, then this is hands down the best resource out there to help you find the perfect community here in Georgia and get you into the home of your dreams. And it's totally free. Oh yeah, and if you're watching on your phone and can't scan the code, no worries, I'll drop a link in the description so that you can check it out after the video. All right, let's keep going. There's a lot more to see. Okay, so this is the second floor we're approaching. And before I take you in the rooms, I just want to show you the view from the second floor. Because, come on, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Love it. Okay, so now let's start on this end. To your right, we have bedroom, nice size. They did a queen size bed here, and this bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom. Now, here's an example of a standard tub shower combo. They obviously did upgrade the tile behind it because it's like a very designer tile, and then they brought it to the ceiling. They chose a nice modern sink and quartz countertops, also an upgrade. Bedroom number 2, another nice sized bedroom. This one has a little indentation there for the bureau, the dresser. And then it also has its own full bathroom. So far both bedrooms on the second floor have a full ensuite bathroom. I love that. Okay. Okay. So what's here? Another bedroom. Oh my goodness, so they did this one girly, and of course I love it. I love it when they do these big window benches. I could just see myself chilling here, read a book. This is every teenage girl's dream room. And they also have their own full bathroom. So 3 bedrooms so far upstairs, all with their own private full bathrooms. They did a really pretty marble tile here. And for this bathroom, they accented it with the gold or the brushed bronze here. Very, very pretty. And again, the frameless showers. Okay. Now we're getting into the primary bedroom. Now this is your laundry room, but we're gonna get there another way. Okay guys, look at this primary bedroom. This makes it all worth it. Your own sanctuary. Everybody just works so hard, you know, and then you come home and you just want this. This is what you want. You want to be like, okay, I worked my butt off today, but this is where I live. This is where what I wake up to. It is worth it. It's gorgeous and it's big. So you have a sitting room here, lots of windows. I mean, you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows in this bedroom. And I like how they did the ceiling. So they had a tray ceiling and then they did like a coffer in it. A chandelier here. Oh my. Oh yeah. And then you've got a beautiful bathroom. Look at this. Herringbone design tile, marble tile. They did. I love this tone of wood, by the way. I think it's really pretty with this brass, antique brass, and then quartz countertops and a unique mirror. I like these shades. It's nice. And then this, oh my goodness. This is a huge tub. If you're tall, this is such a good size. Wow. I love this bathroom. I really love it. And then you have your frameless shower door here. So nice, really nice. I like the marble. You've got a sink, rain head, and now the closet. So they have fully finished this closet out here and there's plenty of space. I love having a functioning window in the closet to air things out. Sometimes you just need to. And then they just did a beautiful job finishing lots and lots of storage space here. This is great. And then you lead right into the laundry room. You can't ask for more than that. You just, bam, pull out your clothes and roll it. Here, hang it up, done. Love it. And now this laundry room, you do have a sink. That is an upgrade as well. And the cabinetry above the washer and dryer is an additional cost as well. Okay, now we have to go downstairs because I have to show you this basement. It's awesome. Here we go. Don't you love it? I love it. Before I show you that, I just want to take you over here. So you have a closet here. That would be great for games. You have a full bathroom again, and this one is a lot of space. There's a lot of space here in this bathroom, and they've made this an office. So that's awesome. Nice size, but this could also be a bedroom, you know, if you have a large family. Okay, look at this. So they did a full bar here. How fun is this? I mean, this is great. It's a perfect entertaining area. You have your quartz countertop. They did a waterfall edge here. Very modern look. And then there's plenty of room here for a ping pong table. My husband would love that. He loves that stuff. And then you have your theater area. I mean, think about it. If you have teenagers or whatever, this is just the perfect spot for them. Just come, hang out, chill out with their friends, or even your friends. Hey, why not? It's just the perfect entertaining space. Now, I want to take you outside to show you this backyard because they really, really made it unbelievable. So let's go look at it. Nice sliding glass door, easy to open. And then this part is covered. That's nice. nice. And then they did turf, which I like. I have this in my own backyard. No maintenance. It is a little warm on the foot, but other than that, it's pretty good. And now look at this. This is great. What a beautiful, entertaining spot. They did such a good job with this. Big grill. They did it's like a L shape here. I like this granite that they've chosen. And then you've got a vaulted ceiling here, ceiling fan to keep the bugs away. And then through here, look at this. Oh wow, cozy up on a nice fall day, even winter. Put the fire on, have a glass of wine, watch a movie. How cool is that? Or game day, grill burgers. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Now I am building a house here. This neighborhood has a lot of opportunities for beautiful backyards because of the lots that they have here. So I want to take you there really quickly and show you something, and then we'll come back here and take a look at the house specs and the pricing. So really quickly, I wanted to bring you over to an empty lot, but this is a special lot because I'm actually building a house here with one of my clients, Manjula. Hey, Manjula, I'm sure she's watching right now. But anyway, we spent a lot of time, really poring over all of the available lots and weighing all of our pros and cons. And we landed on this one, and I think we made a really, really good decision. First of all, it's in the cul-de-sac, so there's going to be low traffic. And then I love how we're setting up high here. I mean, we're in, August. And it's nice, I'm getting a little bit of a breeze. It feels really good here. And the lot itself is like pie shaped. So look how big it is. I mean, it's going to be a big house, but it's still a really nice lot. I love being up high like this. So yeah, so we did our design center, which was a lot of fun. We picked some amazing, selections. And then next week we are going to have our pre-construction meeting. So I'm excited to get started on this project. I know she's excited to finally see things rolling, but yeah, this is it. This is a good example of what an awesome lot can look like in this neighborhood. So as we're walking back to the model, I want to tell you a little bit about this location. This is a great location. We are in Cumming, Georgia, and this community specifically is only a mile away from Vickery Village. And Vickery Village is a cute little town square area where they have lots of restaurants, a big green space for kids to play, little shops, boutiques, little bar, brewery type area. It's so cute. And it's nice, when you're out more in the suburbs to have these little town centers so that you don't have to go all the way into the city to get some nice, ambiance and food. Other than that, we're about 12 minutes to Georgia 400. So you jump on Georgia 400 and that takes you straight into the city, probably in about 30 to 40 minutes. On top of that, we are under 15 minutes to the collection. And I've talked about the collection in some other videos because it's another great place with a movie theater, lots of restaurants, shops. It's great. Malls nowadays, they're not as popular, at least not here in Georgia, but these nice shopping centers, they are really popular. And it's actually a much nicer shopping experience, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, so Cumming. It's up and coming. It really is. There's also a Cumming City Center that's really cool too. So lots of things to do here. But anyway, let's go back to the sales center and I'm going to give you all the specs and the pricing on the houses here. So what did you think about this house? Beautiful, right? I love this house. I really love this house and I love this neighborhood. I've built several houses with this builder across different neighborhoods. So I'm very familiar with the process and I really enjoy it every single time. So I wanted to give you a little bit of information about this house and the process. So number one, this one is called a Peyton. It is 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a half bathroom. It is a 3-car garage, 2 stories, and it is 3,675 square feet. It seems a lot bigger than that, doesn't it? And I think that's because of the massive, 2-story spaces. So yeah, and it starts at, the base price is $1,101,995. So that's the base price. Now, in case you're not familiar with the way the new construction works in a lot of the neighborhoods here in Georgia, I'll explain it to you really quickly. So basically you start with your base price, and they have several models to choose from. And we can look at all of these models by going to different neighborhoods and visiting their model homes, because I do suggest before you choose the floor plan that if possible, we go together and look at the model. So you pick your floor plan, and then you sit down and you work with the on-site person to establish what your structural options will be. An example would be like this sliding glass door here. That is a structural option. These are things that have to be accounted for before you go to the design center. It has to do with, the structure and the construction of the home, and these are framed in. So you start there. Of course, you're gonna pick your lot. There's several lots available. I mean, they still have a good amount right here of good lots too. And the prices range. They range based on the size of the lot. Cul-de-sacs tend to be more, whether or not they have a really, private tree line. That all factors into the price. But looking at the price list here, they start as low as $10,000 and they go all the way up to $63,000. Still not bad, and still a lot of availability. So you start with your base price, you have your lot and lot premium, your structural options, and then we go to the design center. Now, as we were walking, I kind of pointed out some things that were upgrades that you'll be picking at the design center, but what they say is to allot for anywhere from 10 to 15% of the base price to use in the design center. And I think it's very important to do that. In fact, my last client used 15%. She spent 15% of her base price in the design center. So it's what makes these houses come to life. If you were to go basic and not get any of these fun, beautiful, add-ons, the house wouldn't really come out looking like this. And this is what you're expecting. You wanna move into the house and feel super proud and super happy. Now, you have the option to build from scratch, but they also have some spec homes available, beautiful spec homes, and they do homes of the week. And I loved them. I took a look through a few of them today. So if you had a time constraint and you're like, I don't have time to wait a year to build this house, there are options available for you. Now, this neighborhood does have an HOA, and they are working on the construction of it. It's gonna be awesome. Last time I was here, there was nothing, and now I just went over there and it is looking amazing. It's gonna be like a little resort. I love it. And it's actually really, really inexpensive. It's only $100 per month. Now, that includes the maintenance of the common areas and your amenities, but of course you are responsible for doing your own lawn. $100 a month though is nothing. It really isn't. It's very affordable, and that is as of today anyway. So yeah, I mean, this is a great house. It's a great neighborhood. And if you're interested in this neighborhood, definitely give me a call, shoot me a text. I'd love to help you through the whole process. That's what I do. I help people from all over relocate here to Georgia. I help them find the community that's gonna be the best fit for what they're looking for as far as lifestyle. And then I help you through the process. I help you choosing your floor plan, help you choose your land lot, help you with your structural options. And I'm even there for the design center and your construction meetings as much as you need me, all the way up to close. So I'm there helping you and giving you my experience and telling you what to watch out for, and just making it as simple as possible. And the actual communities cover my compensation, so it's really a no-brainer, honestly. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.